Hi, I'm Carrie Thomas.
And I'm Bob Thomas. We chose Buchanan Construction to build our home in 2019. Process took until about December of 2020 when we moved in, so we've been in the house now about a year and a half.
We put a lot of thought up front into getting the layout that we want, and we really like the open layout that we have.
The house is solid.
Yeah.
It's a strong, tight, well-built home. It's quiet. The HVAC system holds the temperature very, very well. So you've got a lot of fantastic design features that Carrie took a lot of lead on. But underneath that, you have a very solid, well-built home that should last a very long time.
We've really felt like Buchanan, everybody involved was willing to work with us to make the house exactly the way we wanted it.
What I like a lot about the design for the house and how it turned out is it's probably more square feet than we had in our previous home in Austin. But because of the way it's designed and the way it was built, we live in every room.
I feel like both our interior designer and project manager very early on in the process got a sense for what our vision was, what our tastes were, what kind of like feel we were going for in the house. And they were definitely able to add some value in suggesting things to us that we wouldn't have thought of. One of the reasons we did choose to go with Buchanan is as we looked around at different homes in the Ramble and different builders, we really felt like Buchanan had no sort of like standard house. They did a wide variety of homes, and we really felt like we could do what we really wanted to do, even though it might not be sort of the typical home that you would see in the mountains. And that was evident as we went through the process. Everybody was very intent on making it how we wanted, and they didn't have a preconceived idea of, this is sort of the style of home we typically build.
What Buchanan Construction offered, whether it was Rick or Clay or Madison, is an innate ability to communicate with us and work with us and be allies and support us and help us through the process to make us believe we're actually going to get the house that we want. It's all going to turn out just fine. And it did. Mm-hmm. And how they do that, I don't know. It's a secret sauce. But those people really made a big, it's not the drawings, it's not the lot, it's not the neighborhood. When it comes down to working through the difficult process of building a home and hoping it turns out right, it comes down to the people, and the people at Buchanan Construction really made a big difference for us. Mm-hmm. One of the strong things that Buchanan Construction offered was a real persistent, focused eye on costs. It really mattered to Buchanan Construction how much we were spending, how much the house was costing, how much that compared to the original estimates. But felt like they were our ally in keeping those costs under control. And as it turned out, we were very satisfied not only with the quality of the house and how it turned out, but also with the final cost.
We would definitely recommend Buchanan to friends, family, anybody. And anytime anybody asks about who built our house, I'd tell them Buchanan Construction and all the reasons why we're so happy. And I think so many of the things that we talked about, feeling like we had such a partnership with everybody at Buchanan, with, everything they provide through the design build process. We just felt like we had such a solid, knowledgeable, expert team working with us to build the house that we really wanted. It was such a wonderful, experience, and we're so pleased with the way our home turned out that I have just nothing but good things to say.